Hello, hello, come one, come all. I hope you are all well and all beautiful. This is our tea. Lovely to see you all. I must sincerely apologize. This morning it took me 30 minutes to really think long and hard about a situation where I had a lovely supporter who meant very well, hello, but just clearly has some issues that they need to work out, I think, in their personal life. And they got a bit too, let's just say, abusive, and it was not healthy. So I thought I would have to refund them their money for the book and just completely block them out of every single platform. That took me like 30 minutes to do. What a pain. But I really wish them well. I have no ill will, but some people, I think, for their own good, they have to sort of sort out their own issues before coming in here and... No, don't be silly. This is part of life. I still love everyone, and I wish everyone the best. And you sometimes people have to. Yeah, it's not easy. I was thinking about it, but logic, wins in the end. You do what you gotta do. So, I wanted to introduce you guys to a friend of mine. It's never fun. Yeah, you do what you have to do, right? It's harder when you when parents with their children. Sometimes with their children they have to force them to grow up, and it's hard for them to do. I think it's easier when it's not your child or relative. Alright. Healthy isn't always fun, that's true. Certain actions, my friend. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, it's a shame. But anyway, I wanted to introduce you guys to my friend. He's a lot of the VIP guys know him, and I didn't let him come out to the public scope because his views are a bit radical, let's just say. But this is Al-Assad. Welcome. Hello, my friends. I am Al-Assad. Lovely to meet you all. GAbSmacked asked me to promise not to call you infidels, so I will not do so. Excellent. See, he's doing better. So I'm going to get him to help me read this transcript of an interview. I was interviewed, 2 to 3 years ago now. Nice uncut hair. My dear, you think I am cute? I will offer you 2,000 camels to be my bride. Maybe 1,500 because you have been married before. Assad, what? Sorry, is that again offensive? Maybe, we'll see. Okay, I will try not to say this for now. So this is our friend Al-Assad. Clearly he's making his mark. Alright, so, oops, I'm just gonna finish my tea. Alrighty. Oh my. So, welcome to Al-Assad, and here is the interview. Okay, I will imitate the voice of the doctor. No problem. Okay, so, GAbSmacked, tell me about your life. Well, in my life, I've been able to mathematically reproduce human interactions on a one-on-one basis. Geez, nothing's changed, huh? Where are we here? It's a bit sunny out here. I'm doing my best. Geez, maybe I should go this way. I think that might be a bit better. I can't operate this website very well. Yeah, well, I think we're all like that to some degree. All right. Hey, come on, for goodness sake. I'm so bad at focusing on this stuff. All right. This ability has allowed me to succeed in my own domain only recently. This is a bad transcript. Texas. after being accused by the government of things I would not even dream of and have suffered a guilty before innocence syndrome. For I was unaware of my skill set, how it could be applied, but since going back to uni, I realized that this ability is something that the world needs. So if I get into research and physics, for example, this could most likely help the world discover the things we might not otherwise have discovered. I think what I'm going to do, because it's so... I'm going to ask Al-Assad to actually read both sides. That's probably better. Is that okay with you, Al-Assad? This is not a problem for me. I will read for you. Okay. Okay, Gabriel. Is there anything else that you think is really important for your health and well-being as a person? Do you want me to read your line? Yeah, sure, that'll be awesome. Okay, I will read your line. There is heaps of things. The depression and anxiety I could go through for hours. I don't know how detailed you want me to get here. Laughs. Ha ha ha. You're not supposed to read that section. Sorry about that. Okay, let me keep reading. Okay, now I will imitate the doctor. Try to keep on track, but what else do you think? Now I read your line. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, don't be shy, you tell me. Normally I don't speak this much with other people, because I know that you sort of have to be equal, like the amount you say shouldn't be less, should not be more than the amount I say. But in your case, I am taking an exception and relying on you to shut me up. Health and well-being. I forgot the question. This was you, GAbSmacked? Yeah, it was, unfortunately. Okay. My goodness. Let's keep reading. Was there anything else that is important to your health and well-being? I do not like imitating a woman's voice, Gabriel. Fine, I can do the woman's voice if you like. Okay, thank you. This is very good. Okay, infidels, let us begin. Oh yes, to learn how to understand people better in social situations. That to me is like multi-variable calculus. Too many variables for me to attain what the hell is going on. I don't like that you use the word hell. Sorry, man. You can skip the word hell if you like. Okay, I will swap it with heck. Or with halal. No, heck is good. Okay. And most of the time it appears to be that the conversation is nonsensical. And the point of the conversation is just to have human contact, which I find very bizarre. With my only friend, I said to her, I am more than happy to be just talking to you on the phone. But she requires me to be there in person, which I find very inefficient. I did not know, Gabriel. Well, now you know, my friend. Okay, let me keep reading. The depression and anxiety is a lot, but I think that comes from post-traumatic stress. When you have a life where teachers are adults and other teachers and other students are just spend their... Sorry, English is not my first language. Yeah, I understand that. You're doing pretty well. Like, you read 2 languages. Yes, thank you. I really appreciate it, my infidel friend. Can you not call us infidels on a public scope? Ooh, sorry, I forgot. Okay, let us keep going. I find meeting with people in person is very inefficient. Okay, the depression and anxiety is a lot, but I think that comes from post-traumatic stress. Sorry, I read this line before. Okay, you get to a point where I think you just suffer indefinitely. So, being in a park or having a coffee is a dream. But I can't do it because of the anxiety that builds up. You feel what you love, and that's a curse, I think, and that's something people are not aware of. Really, Gabriel, you find that you cannot do the things you love because they cause anxiety? It's a bit sunny. I can't see what's going on, but I will try to talk to you guys. So, yes, in the interview, hello everyone. In the interview, I was explaining that doing things I love is very stressful, actually, because it causes a lot of... Anyway, let's keep going. Hello, Abigail. Welcome aboard. Ugh. Sorry, it's very sunny. Of course it is very sunny because the sun is here. Hey, hello, paint something, Saray, thank you. Alright. Is it primarily social anxiety or is it general anxiety? I need that umbrella. Well, that's one manifestation, I think, or one symptom. Maybe. I cannot see what I'm doing, really. Maybe, but there is other things like meeting this would be applied to the suffering so that 25 years of trauma. Gabriel lost the hat. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry about that. No problem. I forgive you. But whether Honest Joe forgives you is another story. Hence, okay. Applied suffering so that 25 years of trauma needs to, in my mind, maybe wrongly, needs to be offset by using the skill set to benefit humanity. Texas hat, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hence this conversation with you, and that helps offset that so another few would have all lived a life of abuse, but then to have to go unnoticed, and then for other people to tragically go through it as well. I think that would be, I would die a very miserable person if this was the case. Talking helps, Gabriel, you see? All of these non-believers, is that better? I don't know, it's okay for now, but they are non-believers. Well... Okay, Gabriel, so I'd like to move on to question 1B now. Which aspects of aging well have a good sense and health and well-being? Hello, Mr. Fun Guy. Are the least important. Is there anything that you think is not very important for your health and well-being? Yes, absolutely. This superficial lifestyle, these cars with the nice wheels and the houses, the clothes. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm sort of envious of people who are motivated by wanting that type of lifestyle because it makes them happy, possibly. But to me, it is such a waste. Ah, Gabriel, I thought you were a non-believer, but you are saying good things here. Keep reading, Al-Assad. Okay, sorry. Because it makes these people happy, but to me it is such a waste. I just think collectively, with all that resource, we could use this technology to colonize the solar system instead of getting the next iPad. Gabriel, this is good stuff. Thanks, man. That's it. That's all I will say. It's weird. I see people look at it and think, oh, I wasn't that car, I think. You were talking to someone that owned many cars. I don't have them for me. I had them so I could rent them out and use the money to help other people. This is very noble of you, Gabriel. Why, thank you. And the joy that it brought to both the hirer as well as the joy it brought to me, knowing that they were happy, plus their money was helping other people was just an epiphany. What is epiphany? I don't understand. Hey, look, we have a Jew. Hey, Al-Assad. What? Sorry. I am sorry to all Hebrew people. Alright, keep reading, man. Just be careful, otherwise I'll ban you from this site. Some people would rather the new iPad. Okay. That's life. Okay. Why don't you get the gay Mexican to read for the doctor? That's not a bad idea. Okay, I think you get the impression that's important for you to be able to help other people for your life. Is that true, Papi Chulo? That is a very scary voice. Please don't call me Papi Chulo ever again. Sorry, senor. Yes, it is selfish because it gives me value, I think, as a person. So I will move on to question 2. Now, what aspects of yourself as an autistic person do you think will help you to have a better well-being as you get older? Oh my god, this voice is very scary. Please don't do this anymore. Alright, sorry. This is very uncomfortable. Alright, Assad's getting tired and he's making my hands sweaty. So I think we might have to continue with this interview at another point in time. I'm not sure. I don't know if people are here for Assad or for the interview. Anyway, I think let me I'm gonna hey, you are precious, Aussie. Likewise my friends. Assad may not be a fan of the game Mexican, just a hunch. Yeah, just you're here for Assad. I thought so. Thank you very much, Sri Baba. Likewise. Play some sunglasses on you, pal. Yes, that is a great idea. The problem is that my sunglasses are in the car and I can't be bothered walking down to the car. Alright, I think I'm going to read the transcript of this interview again once I get some sunglasses. But at the moment, I'm going to go to GAbSmacked and do some matrix algebra for everyone. And then I will come back with Al-Assad. And I think I'll get him some sunglasses and me some sunglasses. Or I could just go inside. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I lost the hat as well, and my dad's really pissed. I'll try and find them both. All right, I will see you guys on GAbSmacked very soon, and then I'll see you back here for the rest of the interview. All right, ciao. Ciao.